It was really fascinating to me to see kind of quote-unquote modern people going into those kind of more primitive environs. And the question for me was, well, what happens when you go into the wild? Do you become wild ultimately?
I think this belongs on the Discovery Channel because the phenomenon of finding this precious resource, gold, in the middle of nature's wrath is exactly what the Discovery Channel is all about, which is man's relationship to nature.
You don't negotiate with nature. You either best it or best you.
Man versus nature, that's also true with production. Every single day has been shot outside.
Have you ever been like minus 20 or minus 38? It is stultifyingly hard, and you've got to be dressed properly to enable you to think properly. The conditions at that level are really difficult. Everything's cold, the camera freezes up.
There has been brutal weather. They have shot in locations that, that no one has ever shot before.
Hey, Mark.
3 beats after action, we're going to move. So he's going to scrabble for 3 beats, and then we move.
There was a scene that was shot on a mountain called Fortress Mountain, and it's actually above the cloud cover. You're grasping to hold on to the side of the mountain. You're really hanging along the side of it.
The mountain will eat you.
And Richard and the crew and Augustus were remarkable as they were trying to say their lines while they're literally trying to hold on to prevent themselves from sliding down the mountain.
And everyone's at the kind of at their limits of physicality to make the show work, get the shots we need to go again when the altitude is so that the air is so thin you can't breathe, but you're having to run uphill from an avalanche or into an avalanche.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. I'll give him a turn around. Hey, Mark.
You know, the camera guys are doing that as much as I am. Costume and makeup have to come in and out. They have to get up the mountain. I always try and be as fit as I can, and this job was definitely no different. It's the most physically demanding job I've ever had to do.
First week was very cold and very confronting, but it set a tone. It made me understand that world.